Okay, hi y'all, welcome back to yasminecollects. Welcome if you are new. Today we are chilling in the car because I have a very exciting find to share with everyone. Themed video. I did not bring my tripod with me because I had no intentions of filming today, so forgive the ever-changing angles, but I was just kind of chilling this week. I have the entire week off from work, so I've been able to actually do some fun things and things that I don't normally get to do. It's a Monday when I'm filming this, and I just kind of got it into my head that I wanted to try a new thrift store today, and I've really been looking for a CRT. If you guys are not new to this channel, you will know that I did one CRT video early on in the beginnings of yasminecollects, kind of talking about my issues with CRTs. The current one that I have, which is a Sanyo, and it is a big boy. It's like 27 inches or something like that. It's just kind of unusable for me. I've been browsing Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Mercari, all of the things, all of the places, looking for local listings for CRTs. I found a couple that I was interested in, but they were either like 2 hours away or absurdly priced. I'm talking like hundreds of dollars, and I'm just not willing to spend that. So I popped into the thrift store. I thought I found nothing, but there was this like weird, very smelly back corner, and there I saw it. This little CRT just chilling. I haven't measured it because I haven't got home, but it looks like a 9-inch, maybe like a 13-inch CRT, manufactured in 2005, which I thought was pretty good because at this stage in the game, I'd rather get a newer-ish CRT, since a working CRT is the best kind of CRT. So I was able to try it in the store. It turns on. It does still have that whine that really like kind of gives me an instant headache. Like I have a little bit of a headache now, but I really do want to give my good old college try to use a CRT because I have tried other alternatives. Kind of getting ahead of myself in this video, but if you guys also don't know, I love VHS tapes. I collect VCRs, I repair them, and I honestly, like, I watch a lot of tapes. It's not just like a one-off type of thing for me. Like, I'm watching tapes on a regular basis. At least once a day I have a tape in, and I have a 2018 TCL Roku TV that has AV inputs, so I don't have to use a converter or anything like that, but it still does have problems with, like, some tapes can't figure out if they should do widescreen or full screen, and like it's just not the proper experience. I find myself saying that, and I actually had a friend over. I was explaining to him, I was like, this is not really like how you're supposed to watch tapes. Like ideally we would have a tube TV, a CRT, and I'm just so happy that I found one. I've also tried to purchase, because I feel like I actually have a lot of options where I live. There's a lot of like vintage retro tech stores in this particular area actually. I wish I could share them with you guys, but you know, want to keep the location as vague as possible. I have purchased some like smaller TVs from like the mid 2000s. I've had like an Emerson like flat screen LCD TV. I've had a Sharp one. I've had to either like exchange them for store credit or return them entirely because they always have something going wrong with them. Either a capacitor's going, there's burnout, like they're just not reliable TVs. And I really like kind of stand by this, that I think your best shot with TVs is either getting a brand new one or finding a CRT, because they tend to last longer than like that midpoint period of LCDs when like HD TVs were just starting to become a thing. We will be taking this home and setting it up, so do not worry, we're gonna get as detailed as possible. The brand is Broksonic. I don't know anything about that particular brand. I'm assuming that it's one of those like, you know, like white label manufactured by some bigger company brands. I haven't done any research, so I will look. Via CRT TVs of North America, that's where the screenshot is coming from. Broksonic TVs were manufactured by Raveeain. I hope I'm saying that right because I always butcher these names. They are the budget of all budget CRTs, but what I've read of them basically is that if you've got one that's working now, it's probably going to last you for a decent bit. It was kind of hit or miss, but that's really all the info that I have. It's an off-brand. There is one cosmetic flaw. The volume button here is no more, which is kind of annoying, but I do have a universal remote, so I'm gonna try to like program it to this TV, so I hopefully don't have to deal with the challenge of this. And If not, I'll just have to figure something out. You can turn the volume up, but you can't turn it down, so we'll figure that out. I think this is headphone, or is that like a cable jack? That might be a cable jack channel, and then of course like video, audio in. Here's the back of it. Not anything super exciting. Manufactured in April 2005. I also only paid $10 for this TV. That is just the right price for me. It was small, easy to carry. I know that it's gonna fit perfectly fine on my like little console thing, and it was just like exactly what I'm looking for. Obviously, I'd love to have like a Trinitron or a bigger name brand or something that doesn't have a messed up volume button, but because I'm still uncertain if I'm actually going to be able to use CRTs regularly, this is totally fine, and I'm just happy to kind of save it and have it. And you know, if for some reason I can't use it, if it gives me too much of a headache, I will give it to someone else or sell it at a reasonable price for someone else. And also give you guys a disclaimer in every video, because I get a lot of questions about, do I have a tube TV? Am I interested in CRTs? And I am very much. If you want to hear like more about my migraine issue and like the sound problem, I'll continue to link that other CRT video that I did. It is not that I don't find them cool. I just like have issues with the sound that they produce. I also have some fun tapes. A couple of those tapes have like different colors, like that one's a blue tape and that one's a white tape. I always am like a sucker for those, so have that as well. So let's get back to home and set this guy up. I'm gonna hook it up to my VCR and we can go over this CRT. My head hurts so bad just from testing this thing. Oh no. All right, before I plug this guy in and take a look at some of the settings, which I don't know where I put it over here, but I do have, here it is. I do have a universal remote that I'm going to try to program to this Broksonic. I still can't get over the name of this CRT. I think it's so funny, but it's so cute and small, so we're gonna try to figure that out, because I don't really think these buttons are gonna get us too far in terms of actually getting to adjust or look at any of the settings. So I'm just using a microfiber cloth. There's nothing on it, just a dry microfiber cloth. There's little like pieces of dirt on the screen, and I'm just using that to give it a little bit of a cleaning. And luckily, the little black spots that I thought I was seeing on the screen, like I figured they were inside the back of the screen, are actually just dirt particles on the glass front. So glad to see that this is all coming off easily. All right, it looks good. Let me plug it in. I'm gonna finagle my setup a little bit here, and then I'm also going to put some earplugs in, because I did have a migraine a couple hours after testing and bringing the TV home, and I had to like take a nap and everything. It was really unpleasant, so fingers crossed. I'm kind of just hoping I can white knuckle my way through this, and if it does continue to give me a migraine, maybe eventually I will get used to it, because I just love them so much. But you know, if they make me sick, what can I do? I'll have to donate it. But let me get my earplugs, set this up, and then we can get started. Some other things I'd like to point out as well. First of all, I think somebody was shoving a Q-tip in this little headphone jack, because I just spent a little bit of time pulling the remainder of the cotton out of this, so I'm not sure if someone tried to clean it or what the heck was going on there. Also, here's a closer look at the dead volume button. I always like to tell a story when I get an item like this. Every older piece of tech that I have, I sort of have this vision in my mind of who owned it before me, or I don't know. Let me know if you guys do that as well, but I can totally imagine this being like in a teen's room, or a kid using this and like using it for games, or just watching the occasional tape. So I'm not really sure what the hours are on this thing. I'm not good at identifying that, but I do also want to draw your attention, if I can do this with the screen. It's tough to do this with the glare, but I will try to get a better shot. I want to draw your attention to the look of the edges of the TV. There are like a couple edges where it almost looks like like uneven, or like little, there's like a tiny little thing here where it almost looks like there's like the black around it has eroded. I'm not sure. I'm definitely butchering this because I don't have a lot of experience with CRTs. I will try to get the best shot I can so you guys can see. Alrighty, I have power going to the TV. I also have some earplugs in for me so I do not get bothered by the sound. We obviously just turned it on, but so far I can't hear any of the whine like I can with my Sanyo, so that is good news. I'm assuming when I'm like further away sitting on my couch, it really won't bother me, but here is our picture. I actually do not know if the volume works on this TV. We haven't had a chance to test that yet. I do have it hooked up to my VCR, but just because I have it hooked up to my VCR does not mean that the channel is set correctly. So first thing I'm going to try to do is program this to my universal remote that I have here. I watched a little video on it, but I'm just gonna pull the instructions back up again, and hopefully I don't have like the manual or the codes. I inherited this from the person that I bought my last CRT from. Step 1, have our TV turned on. Step 2, press and hold the setup button until the red light turns on. The red light is on. Press the TV button. Press and release the power button every 5 seconds until your TV turns off. Oh, wow, that was so fast. I programmed it in like 2 seconds. Is it going to turn it back on though? Oh, I stopped watching the steps. There's more to it. Okay. So there we go. That was actually so easy. I will leave the video that I used in the description box down below because finding good, quick, to the point videos like this is super helpful. It's not really doing anything else though. Like I don't see the volume changing with the remote and stuff. I don't want to like, well, it says the volume's set to 26. Let's set this to channel 3 if we can. My VCR is on and it's plugged into here. There we go. Ah, sweet. Okay. So now it's set to aux, so we can actually see a picture. I'm touching the volume button, but nothing is happening, so I don't know if there's something wrong with the speakers on this, but like the volume's right here, but it does not want to do anything except for power it on. Okay, I screwed up part of this. I think I rushed through programming this too much, so I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna hit setup. Okay, I screwed this up big time. Let me take the batteries out of this remote and try again. That's annoying, but let's actually like see what the sound is actually like, and then we can kind of revisit the mistake that I made with that remote. So for tapes, I'm gonna go with a different demo tape today. We're going to be doing Eyewitness Bird. This is a really, really cool tape. I enjoy this quite a bit, and I think it should hopefully be safe from a copyright strike. And it's just a very nice tape, so pop it into the VCR and hopefully it's not ridiculously loud. I have to mute this portion of the video because I got a copyright strike from this company, Eyewitness. So you can see the beautiful imagery, but no sound.
From this simple and perfect shape emerges an animal.
Pause. Okay, that looks freaking great. I have earplugs in, but the sound isn't too bad. I don't want to like turn it up and down too much until we get the remote programmed properly, but everything looks great. I am going to see if I can get footage now with my phone. The little like dot issue that I pointed out earlier, I think is a lot more noticeable now that there's actually a program on. I see a dot here, I see a dot here, a dot here, a dot here. So I'm not sure what that means, or if it's problematic, or if it's kind of just like indicative of TVs of this era. I'm sure you guys will share with me in the comments, but this looks so freaking beautiful. Let's keep going.
Variety and beauty. It has captured our imagination, inspired our reverence, and taught us the secret of flight. We've always yearned to be free as a bird, and our fascination with these princes of the skies is as ageless as humanity itself.
I'll share with you guys the other tapes that I got at the thrift store. Let me turn this light on. So first of all, with this TV, I got it at the same thrift. I got this Men in Black tape. I've never ever seen Men in Black, and I'll be honest, the reason why I wanted to try this and watch this is because I know Michael Jackson liked Men in Black. That's literally it. So and also I don't have a lot of like movies. I have a lot of kids tapes and children's material, so I'm looking forward to watching this. I'll probably watch this with someone, so it'll be more fun that way. I also got this Barney tape. I love Hit Entertainment. I have a Kipper tape that I actually do enjoy watching at night to just kind of relax. This one though, I specifically went for it because it has this awesome white casing. You never really know if you're going to get a cool color with tapes, but I am always very appreciative of them, and I have never owned a white case tape before, so this is really cool. I will link, if I can find it, in the description box. There's this really cool Google Doc. Actually, there's two Google Docs that I'll link for you guys. First of all, CRTs of North America, great resource. I used it in my last video, and I will insert a clip about this TV if I can find it in CRTs of North America. It's a really cool document. I also will feature a document that is dedicated to tracking colored tapes. I'm not sure if it's a live document, if you can add and edit to it, but it is cool to know what tapes are out there that are not just in a black casing. So that's available for you guys as well. I also got this Blue's Clues, big musical movie. I loved Blue's Clues as a kid. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I adore this beautiful blue casing. It's really gorgeous, so I had to pick that up as well. And then I also got, there's been like a lot of Christmas movies floating around. I have quite a few to go through. I got Tom and Jerry Pause for the Holidays. I've never seen this one, but I do love Tom and Jerry. It's just a regular tape though. I've got like literally so many tapes to watch and go through. It's not even funny, but let's find one that I can share with you guys so we can get some more information on the picture of this TV. I'm thinking, let's see. Let's do Kipper. I feel like I've done Kipper before. I guess we can do the Rainbow Fish again. The Rainbow Fish is just really like, the colors are nice and vivid, and I think that it'll show it well, so turn the lights off.
What's this? I never! Get away!
Morning, Starfish.
Rainbow Fish. I was just at...
What have you been up to this fine day?
Well, first thing
Want to know what I did? I met a lot of new fish who had never heard about me.
Well, that's very...
Did you notice that I polished up my scales extra shiny today?
Now that you mention...
And I just frightened off a couple of meddlesome seagulls. Hey, wait a minute. I've been here for at least 2 minutes, and you haven't complimented me once.
You wouldn't let me finish a complete.
Well, I've got...
Okay, that one doesn't look as good as I remember it looking on my TCL, but I also can't, like, I need to fix this remote programming. So let me try that now. I really just want to watch this and play with it and not do the boring part of programming remotes. I think that's like the most annoying part, but let me turn it off and then turn it back on. I'm also gonna try to like pull the batteries out of here, so hopefully that resets this remote, because I definitely screwed something up in the process and confused it. Alright, I actually took the time and the energy to program my remote properly. If you guys ever forget that I'm a millennial, or I don't even know if I'm Gen Z, I'm about to be 25. If you ever forget that I'm a millennial or Gen Z or whatever area I'm at, just remember that I was too impatient to even consider programming this thing, which is like honestly sad. I'm not proud of that, but alright, we've got my VCR on. Let's just see if I can mess with, there it is. We've got the menu. We can take a look at the picture setup. Looks like our brightness is just like normal, which I'm fine with. Contrast is all the way up, which I don't think is entirely necessary. Color's fine. Tint, ooh. Mess around with that. I'm sure you guys will have suggestions in the comments, so I'm not really gonna like go too crazy because you are all knowledgeable on this. The sharpness is on 0 though, that's good. That's like the main thing that I wanted to make sure was not all the way up because it's not necessary. So that's great. We've got language. There's also this thing called V-chip, which it also has it on the side of this TV. I actually have no idea what this is. Never heard of V-chip before. Let me take a quick, let's do a quick Google together. There's a V-chip on my TV. It allows parents or other caregivers to block television program they don't want children to watch. Okay, well that makes perfect sense, since I already kind of told the story in my head that this TV would be for like a child or someone like in their bedroom. So that makes perfect sense to me. We don't need to do that because I'm an adult and I can watch whatever the heck I want. And then there's no channel setup probably necessary because I don't have this hooked up to like a coax or anything. I could, I have, you know what, I'm actually kind of curious to hook it up to like a cable because I don't have cable, but I do get channels on my Roku. I don't know if it would transfer over here, but anyways, ooh, I got Share a New Attitude. This is like a cool Share workout video. I also want to test this because this tape had a bunch of like buzzing and feedback on my Roku. So I'm wondering if it's going to do that on here as well. I'm assuming it's the tape that's damaged, but I just want to see if it will play properly on this TV or if it's going to have that kind of buzz.
Or as little as you can do, and you can do something every day or every other day so that you're toning different parts of your body, your brain is not getting bored or tired.
Yeah,
and
it's the tape.
that you're making...
That's so unfortunate. The audio on this tape is damaged, which sucks because I love Cher and she looks so freaking gorgeous in this video. This is her workout tape. It came out in 1991, which is pretty cool, but I can't actually like listen to the audio because as you can hear, there's like weird static and feedback. So I'm not really sure like how that happened or why. You know, some tapes come damaged, most of mine are not. Usually I'm lucky, but...
And as you get stronger, you'll be able to do the exercise.
Sounds god-awful, so that's a shame. I think the last thing that I'll do for this video, I feel like it wouldn't be a proper video if I didn't show you guys the plug and play games again. I did a Let's Play on this Nicktoons plug and play a couple of videos ago, as I mentioned earlier. In this one, I was of course terrible because I am not very good at video games, but you guys seemed to enjoy that and I had a lot of fun with it. This was released in 2005. Obviously, this CRT came out in 2005, so we absolutely have to carry on the appropriate, era-appropriate gaming, if you will. Oh yeah. And since I also have footage of this game from my Roku, which already I can tell you, it looks like literally a bazillion trillion times better than it did on the Roku. It looked so heinous on the Roku. It was just like not supposed to be played on that. But I'll compare the footage for you guys here so you can really see if you missed that video. But let's play downhill skateboarding. I cannot believe how different this looks on a CRT. This was like so clearly built for a CRT. Oh, it's not even fair to compare it, honestly. I'm so happy right now. This is so freaking cool. Whoa. Yes, I suck at this game. Oh no! Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. I'm gonna make it really unsatisfying and not finish. Alright. So that is that, and now I can't help myself. We gotta get on the Wii. I can't help myself, you guys. We gotta do it. And then I swear we'll be done with this video. Okay, let me get the Wii going. My Wii is located pretty far away from where this TV is, but luckily it comes equipped with a comically large cable. So you can easily plug that bad boy right in. Madagascar. I did just get a really cool game that's like fun and chaotic. It's called Madagascar Carts. I've just been like on a Madagascar kick recently. I don't know why, but let's pop the disc in. We can play like a quick little Madagascar game. Also, yes, that time is right. It is 2:43 in the morning, but it's fine. I'm on vacation. When I said I'm on vacation, y'all, I meant I'm on vacation. I am gonna mute this though, because I'm pretty sure this is like that I Like to Move It song is very copyrighted, so. And it's literally littered throughout the entire game. The colors look great though. I don't know what it's gonna look like on this camera, like what the footage is gonna look like. I feel like just looking in the viewfinder, it's washing it out a little bit. Like it looks really good. The colors were nice and vivid. Did you guys know that King Julian is voiced by Sacha Baron Cohen? I did not know that and found it to be shocking information. And I actually really enjoy the plane wreck track. It's not bad. Let me hear what this music is. I'll mute it if it's copyrighted. I'm not good at video games, you guys. Like, I play them for fun only. I am not a gaming channel. Everybody, you can Don't laugh at me, but just be friendly about it. Also, this game is literally like, it's literally just like an arcade game. Like, you're just supposed to go as fast as you freaking can and just hit things.
Don't you dare look at me,
I love when you just like turn into a box. This game, I'm sure a lot of my Wii games are going to be like this. This game looks exponentially different on this TV than it does on my TCL with like a converter. There definitely is also like a significant amount of lag when I play Wii on the TV with the converter, especially with Mario Kart. Like, I used to play Mario Kart online a ton. I don't really do it too much anymore because like it's really hard to keep up when you have like a ridiculous amount of lag. So I'm wondering if I will start playing online again now that I've got this. Oh, where are you going? No.
Was there ever any doubt?
I can't believe I got first. I didn't deserve that. All right, you guys. I think, whoa, poor lighting. Whoa, okay. I think that is enough shenanigans for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am incredibly happy with my little Broksonic. As the saying goes, a working CRT is a good CRT. I'm hoping to use this and continue to do so until it works no more, and I now know that the smaller size CRTs are much more tolerable for me, especially with like air purifier going in the background, and if I wanted to, I could wear earplugs with my old CRT, or not my old, the one that's in my bedroom that I'm not using. Literally, this sound would penetrate my earplugs. That's how bad it was. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Yasmin Collects. We do all kinds of things, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and today. I love technology, but I also cover many other different topics on my channel, including like vintage toys, retro stuff. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!